soap you shower with? It's You probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with. Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Real soap for real men. Or don't, and continue to be mommy's little helper.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Welcome back, everybody, to MaxSpeedTV. Tonight, round 2 of the chase for Slide Jobs, Dr. Squatch Cup Series, presented by MaxSpeedTV. We are at Richmond here tonight for a little bit of short track racing. We've got about 16 drivers here this evening, so not a huge field for this 3/4 mile D-oval track, but still yet, I mean, I've been watching practice here, and looks like it's definitely going to be an entertaining and interesting race. From my understanding is the iRacing help that, you can turn on is not on. So these drivers are actually having, from my understanding, Gonna have to clutch it manually here tonight instead of letting iRacing do its clutching itself. So if they're not used to doing, using the clutch, or they don't have a clutch pedal, I guess something's gonna have to give there. I don't know exactly what happened on that, but that's just from what I'm hearing. We're gonna go ahead and dive down into it here. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, on a microphone for you all again here this evening, this fine Sunday night. But 200 laps here tonight. We've got an air temp of 77, a track temp of 80 degrees. Like I said, 200 laps, 150 miles here this evening. Tire window. Now this track is going to use up that right rear quite a bit here, so they are going to have to really be on their toes. You can still get probably a good 50, 60 laps, but 25 to 30 laps is what I've got it for a good run here. Fuel window somewhere between 80 and 90 laps. So let's hope we see a fuel run here this evening. But man, this is going to be interesting for sure to see if these drivers can actually, get there under the circumstances. Pit road speed very, very, very low, 40 miles per hour, a pace speed of 50 miles per hour here tonight. So a pretty good slow pace and pit road speed here at this short track of Richmond. But we get down here to the point standings coming into tonight. Of course, after round one of the chase last week, we've got Frank DiMaggio sitting at the top spot, 2,044. Noah Mari in second, 2,043. Zach Allman and Rachel Hunt tied at 2,041, 3 points behind the leader. Curtis Granger back in fifth, 2,037, 7 points behind the leader. Then Bryson Clark, Benjamin Lacey also tied here tonight, 2,036, 8 points behind the leader. William Martin coming in tonight, eighth, 2,031, 13 points behind the leader. Dylan Parker in ninth, 2,030, 14 points behind the leader. AJ Stravato in 10th, 2,028, 16 points behind the leader. Anthony Marshall in 11th, 2,023, 21 points behind the leader. And Keith Calhoun is going to round out the top 12 of the chase drivers with 2,022, 22 points behind Frank DiMaggio. And of course, as we all know, after Homestead, the driver up in that top spot will be your champion. So everybody's still fighting for the most points they can. Coming into tonight, round number 2, it looks like we've got a pretty good turnout already in chat. Brendan Kennedy, Brian Odell out there tuning in. Bobby's the Locust out there as well. Dennis Ansman has popped in, but he's only got 8% on his phone. So I see. That's all right, Dennis. Glad to see you out there, though, bud. So good turnout in chat already, but, man, let me tell you, this track, we're going to have to probably get an interview in here during qualifying and kind of talk about this short track and with the circumstances that have arisen. But we are going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, back live on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying is underway here tonight at Richmond. They got 10 minutes, 2 laps to put in. They got 10 minutes to put in 2 laps. Some drivers are coming out here, others are not. It looks like Dylan Parker, still not sure why it didn't update. He is in the chase, and he gave me his info, and it's still not updating, so I don't know. But Dylan Parker right now currently has the pole. Oh, AJ Stravato just knocked him off there. Ryan Libby out there. Marvin Turnmeyer Jr. out here going to be turning 200 laps with these drivers. All right. Well, as they continue to qualify, Ron Libby going to go up there in the top spot. Looks like Cameron Hearn back out here again tonight. Putting in a 21.515. Going to put him there in 4th. It looks like Ryan Libby is sitting at the exit of pit road. This is definitely going to be interesting if that is true about the assist. Up 2 laps for the 67. That's going to put him in 4th. Ryan Libby still on the pole. We got about 6 minutes left before we get down into grid. Yeah, I know, Brian. I seen that. I sure did. Well, let's see if we can talk to our current pole sitter. Well, he's not in here that I can see. Nope. I'm not going to be able to talk to him. How about we go with AJ Stravato here. Now, we've got plenty of time, but AJ, you got a copy?
Hello?
Hey, AJ, Joshua Medlock up here at the broadcast booth. Man, we got a little bit of time here, so we don't know exactly where everybody's going to be hanging out or not. But you're currently running in 2nd here in qualifying. Now, my first question to you is it true what I'm hearing about the assist?
Yeah, it's true. We got no assist on, so it'll be fun today. But it won't be too hard to it won't be too hard to adjust it.
Oh, okay. So everybody going to have to worry about that clutching and stuff here tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, how's the track feeling out there for round 2?
It's gotten a little bit grippier as the practice gone along, so we'll see. Kind of a little disappointed my lap. Could have gotten a little bit more out of that one, but just got to be careful in the entry. It's a little bit loose. Once the tires get warmed up, we'll see what happens.
All righty, AJ. Well, we're not going to keep you up here, bud. You know the drill. We got plenty of time. Anything can happen. So good luck down there, man. 200 laps here tonight. It's going to go by fast.
Yep, it's going to go that fast. Looking forward to it.
Bud. All right. Well, he finally popped in here. Ryan Libby, buddy. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, hey, man. Well, right now you're currently on the pole. Now, we've still got drivers that are putting in time, so you're not technically locked on pole. But Richmond, man, round 2 of the chase. You're out here going to be playing an upset driver. Man, what's your thoughts on Richmond?
I actually like this track a lot. Not really too fond on the intermediate track, so Richmond's a short track along with some other short tracks, and I just tend to kind of drive better there and have a better line there and actually control tire wear a little better here. So just looking for 200 laps of just maybe riding out front in the top 5 and just kind of staying out of trouble.
What's your thought on no assist?
Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
All righty, buddy. Well, good luck down there, and we'll see what happens.
Yep, sounds good.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, Noah Maury out there on the racetrack here. How about we talk to somebody else here? Well, I know he's here. Let's go and talk to Frank DiMaggio, buddy. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Frank, you're the one that I seen about the assist. It looks like you're not going to qualify here from what I'm looking at. What do you think about, this no assist thing here? It looks like it might have been a mistake.
I had to set some buttons because I normally don't use the clutch, and so yeah, it's a little different. I think the big difference is going to be pit stops, holding it in the clutch and not stalling it out. So we'll see if we can not make any mistakes and have a decent run tonight.
All righty, Frank. Well, how's Richmond? You were out there practicing, and you've got to figure it out. How is the track itself?
Right now the track's real loose, especially on new tires. You get on the gas too early in 3 and 4, and you can spin them all the way to the finish line. So you're really going to have to take care of those tires coming out of the corner and see if you can have something at the end of the run.
All righty, buddy. We'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck, Frank.
All right, pray for me.
I'm praying for everybody out there here tonight. All right, Frank DiMaggio looks like he is not going to qualify. Curtis Granger, we got time for one more. How about we go with Curtis Granger back here in the back? Curtis Granger, buddy, real quick, got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, you ain't going to qualify here, it looks like, but we got about 1:20 left. We got no help out there from iRacing. That looks like a little bit of mishap there with the lobby. So you're going to have to use the clutch out here tonight and everything else that goes along with it. So with that being said, you got a plan for Richmond?
Hopefully make it to the end. I'm just gonna take my time, and maybe around 25 laps to go, then I'll start really getting up to speed. But pit road's gonna be fun because I am 100% gonna forget to hold the clutch and stall it. Yeah. Every single pit stop, I'm gonna need my teammate Jackson to remind me, and if it doesn't happen, oh boy, it's gonna be bad.
Man, well,
I'm gonna lose track position.
This is definitely going to be an interesting night, to say the least, for not only myself and all the fans out there, but for you guys on the track too.
In the playoffs, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know how really fast I am. We're gonna find out though tonight.
Well, right now you ain't qualifying, so we don't know. We don't know. Good luck, Curtis.
All right, have a good race.
But some people are in good spirits about it. Others are not. But we are going to count them down here. Coming down to about 5 seconds to go here in qualifying to get them down here on the grid here tonight. Ryan Libby is going to hold on to that pole position here this evening. So let's get them down here on the Drive for Diabetes Awareness and Kepner Boys Trucking Grid Row here tonight. Ryan Libby with a 21.386. Grabbing the pole for round 2, AJ Stravato in second on the outside. Row 2, Dylan Parker in third. Cameron Hearn fourth. Caden Atkins, row 3 in fifth. And crew 6. Row number 4 is going to be Zach Allman in 7th. Rachel Hunt in 8th. Row 5, Corey Cook in 9th. And Noah Maury 10th. Row 6, Marvin Turnmeyer Jr. in 11th. And Frank DiMaggio in 12th. Row number 7 is going to be Curtis Granger in 13th. Bryson Clark in 14th. And row number 8, Benjamin Lacey in 15th. Jackson Hartman in 16th. Row number 9, William Martin in 17th. And Zach Probst in that 18th spot, rounding out the field here tonight. Hey, it looks like We are rolling off here this evening. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Everyone trying to catch up to Ryan Libby, and of course they are up to the pace car here tonight, but oh boy. They get 2 laps here, under pacing. Oh, man, as we enter turn number 1 and 2, thank you all for tuning in again here tonight. Big shout out to all of the sponsors and partnerships out there. Of course, Dr. Squatch, title sponsor here for Slide Jobs. Red Light Productions, Kepner Boys Trucking, south of Indianapolis, and Drive for Diabetes Awareness, DFDA.info. Check, don't guess. It might not be the flu. As we enter turn 3, pull those belts tight. One more time, folks. As that pace car dives off, and Ryan Libby is going to be in control, waiting on the green flag here tonight. As the green flag flies, boogity, boogity, boogity. Short track racing at Richmond, round 2 of the chase. Oh, already getting a little dicey back there. Looks like Frank DiMaggio fell all the way back to 18th. Marvin sideways. Good save by Turnmeyer Jr. Think we're going to be seeing a lot of that tonight. Ryan Libby, of course, going to lead the first lap. He still has AJ on his tail. Get back here to where we see that side-by-side going on. Going to be Dan Cruz right up ahead of Rachel Hunt. Going to fall back a spot to Dan. Oh, Jackson Hartman. The 78 having a moment. Like Bryson Clark to the inside. That's it. Or on the outside. The 73. 17 of Benjamin Lacey there on the inside. And they get so close. The battle right up ahead of them and a battle for the lead. AJ going to take that spot over from Ryan Libby. Benjamin Lacey going to make the pass over the 73. Here comes the 62. Zach Probst to the inside. Stephen Dean out there in chat. How you doing, Stephen? What's up, buddy? Ooh, Zach Probst getting a little loose there as well. Catching that yellow line. Got to be careful in it. The corners are going to be the problem. And pit road, of course. I think pit road's going to be the biggest problem. Ooh, 73. Bryson Clark almost tagged the wall. Still seeing Zach Probst back here with the 62, or in the 62, to the inside of the 73 of Clark, the 78 of Jackson Hartman coming up on them. Back here in 16th. 14th and 15th still doing battle. Pretty much everybody else, though, single file for the most part. They know it's a long, grueling race. Step back here, these drivers, they're just racing it up. Now Benjamin Lacey and Curtis Granger are going to go at it. Jackson Hartman on the inside of the 73 of Clark. That is Bryson Clark. All right, now, everybody now single file. Now they're going to start winding down some of these laps. I imagine we're going to see some drivers trying to make a few passes here, but they are still pretty much neck and neck, anywhere between a tenth of a second from Marvin Turnmeyer Jr. up to Rachel Hunt. Anywhere between a tenth of a second up to about a second and under a second and a half from Caden Atkins to Zach Allman. Of course, Cameron Hearn. We all know Cameron. Right now, not much going on. Ooh, Frank DiMaggio. What's going on with Frank? Lincoln? Well, we'll keep an eye out on the 95. Oh, he's going to try to go to the inside of the 42 of William Martin back here. That is going to be for 17th. It looks like Frank is going to make that pass cleanly. The William going to fall back to 18th. Not seeing a whole lot going on right now. We're going to be on the 61 of Corey Cook. Currently running in 7th, started 9th. Corey does have the 46 of Dan Cruz behind him. Really close behind him, and Dan getting loose. Whoa, good save, Dan. You got loose. You're going to fall back a few spots. Marvin Turnmeyer Jr., Rachel Hunt gets behind. And Cruz now trying to fight the 46. Well, he's trying to fight the 46. Dan Cruz is in the 46. He's trying to stay. He's trying not to lose that lap or that position to Marvin Turnmeyer. But it looks like Marvin Turnmeyer is going to make that pass. All right, not a whole lot going on right now. We get back here to Noah Maury. Now, he's being pushed up there in that second line. And you'll see him come out of the corner really close to the wall. He can get the run out there, but he's going to get ate up on that inside as we see Frank DiMaggio there just eat him up. And then out of the corner, here comes Bryson Clark. Looks like right now that inside line is the place to be. Maybe Noah is doing this just by design, just trying to let these drivers go by, and he's going to fall back, maybe save some tires here this evening. I would do it. Well, Dan Cruz going to fall back to another position. Benjamin Lacey. Good, hard racing still yet. Getting a little more spread out. And they're going to be coming upon Noah Maury here. Oh, let's see here. Noah coming out of turn 2. About a half a lap difference between our leader, AJ Stravato. Noah Maury now coming out of turn, through the tri-oval. Down into 1, and yeah, AJ is coming. So the difference Let's bring up that gap to leader here for everybody. Oops. There it goes. From Stravato to Maury. Oh, we got somebody coming down. Who is that? Marvin Turnmeyer. Down pit road. No, it looks like Marvin has taken his car behind the wall. Looks like he has had enough. '73 of Bryson Clark. The 62 of Zach Probst. Oh, Zach into the wall. Whoa, a little bit of check it up going back there. Jackson Harmon had to back off of it. Let me move that slide out of the way here real quick. Everybody can see those numbers. There we go. Well, up in the right-hand screen is the gap to leader from Stravato to basically whoever I click on. So we'll go back here and pick on Rachel Hunt here tonight. Boy, she's got some rear-end damage there on that number 16, too. Well, good thing you don't really have to have the rear end here at a short track. Could definitely use more downforce, though, that's for sure. Well, Cameron Hearn made his way up to third. He's up a spot, finally. Dylan Parker back to fourth, down a spot. Ryan Libby at about 1.1 seconds behind our leader, of course, AJ Stravato. The 78. Looks like it, maybe. It's a Dollar General 78. Watching the 46-16 of Rachel Hunt on the outside. The 46 of Dan Cruz trying to get around. Not going to be able to do it that time. Right up ahead of them, Benjamin Lacey and Corey Cook. Pretty close here together. Back here where they're kind of jangled up. Curtis in a bit of a fire here, kind of in a bit of a pickle. Jackson Hartman now on the inside of Dan. Man, I don't know if these tires are going to hold out 80 to 90 laps. I think they're going to have to split it. Rachel Hunt getting passed by the 95, now under fire by the 77 of Granger. Here comes the 17 of Lacey, going to shoot to the inside of the 61 of Corey Cook. And Frank DiMaggio making some moves here. Back in. He's in 8. AJ kind of running away with it right now at about a second and a half ahead of Ryan, but right back here, the middle of the pack is where the battle, or battles, I should say, are happening at the present time. Not really worried about Stravato or Libby right now. The Cameron Hearn or Dylan Parker Right now, worried about these drivers back here. That's what I'm worried about. Woo! Somebody else got loose. Oh, that was Corey Cook in the 61. Good save by Cook. Side by side with the 42 of William Martin. William gonna go finish it off on the outside, drop it right back in front of the 61. The 46 of Dan Cruz also gonna make the pass over Corey Cook. Just like I said, that's where the battles really are going on. I'm gonna watch it here real quick. Curtis Granger, Frank DiMaggio, and Benjamin Lacey. 7th, 8th, and 9th, respectively. All right, now I get a little bit more spread out. Frank DiMaggio, though, all over the back bumper of the 17. Not really a whole lot again right now going on. Glad to see everybody out there, though. At about 21 earlier. We're looking at about 20 watching right at the moment. I'm glad to see everybody out there. If you're new to MaxSpeedTV, please be sure to visit our website at www.maxspeedtv.com. Of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn on that little bell to turn on notifications. You'll get a bing whenever we go live on MaxSpeedTV. We pretty much got broadcast all week long here, and sometimes 2 and 3 and maybe 4 a night going on simultaneously. Thank you all for the support. Yeah, Frank DiMaggio, yes it is. Currently running back here in 7th. I'm really not seeing a whole lot going on. Let's kind of go through the field here a little bit and kind of see really not much going on. Most of this battle right now that I'm seeing up toward the front is Cameron Hearn and Dylan Parker, 3rd and 4th. Zach Allman by himself, Caden Atkins by himself, and Frank DiMaggio leading a kind of a train of cars here, about 4 cars or 3 behind him. Benjamin Lacey, Curtis Granger, and Jackson Hartman. And Bryson Clark has got a couple behind him. Rachel Hunt, Zach Probst, William Martin, and Dan Cruz, and Noah Murray and Corey Cook going to do some battling back here together. Oh, Hearn and Parker. Parker making Parker back up to 3rd, making the pass over Cameron. Coming up on lap number 50. About 30. About 30 or so laps before we get to the first round of what could be green flag pit stops. Everybody getting so spread out now. Unless they spin it by themselves, and still a possibility that they could. Well, Hearn coming down pit road. Hey, can they not go 80 laps? Looks like Martin down pit road. William Martin. Now, who will also come down? Or are we going to see a lot of these drivers stay out and try to push it? But Cameron Hearn still on pit road, as well as William Martin on pit road. Uh-oh! Something happened. Cameron Hearn is off and away. And so is William Martin. Oh, did they get caught speeding on pit road? Well, if we get a caution, we'll definitely have to talk to one of the two. And I don't think that'll be it either. Oh, Zach getting loosey-goosey. Oh, Amari is one lap down. AJ did get around him. So Noah will be the lucky dog if a caution was to come out. Corey Cook is the next driver to go a lap down. If AJ can get up to Corey, AJ is pretty much right there with him. Jason Gardner out there in chat. 50 laps is about right for someone who didn't save their tire. Yeah, I would say that. Of course, you also got to look at the fuel. I mean, the fuel, somewhere between 80 and 90 from what I was told. They run 70% fuel. So, I don't know if, it's got to be close. But yeah, you're correct. You are correct. If you ain't saving your tires, about 50 to 55 laps for sure. I get about 25 to 30 on just the run. The good run. A good run. So we see the 42 of William Martin, though, is going to get one of his laps back the old-fashioned way. Is 3 laps down. Now, he is, of course, on those fresher tires than everybody but Cameron. About 60 laps or so. 55, roughly. The next driver to go a lap down will be Dan Cruz. Right back here in 13th. Battle right up ahead of Dan, Zach Probst, and Bryson Clark. I don't race much anymore, Jason. I'm got into broadcasting, so. Oh, Bryson almost losing it there. Good save by Bryson. Zach Probst, though, is going to get around Bryson Clark. Got into broadcasting, and I haven't raced in, forever. It was with the old, I started with the old 2013 trucks, I believe it was. And then, of course, they've updated since then. Got the new tire model, the damage model, everything. Of course, if I got out there and raced, it'd be a total surprise to me. As we see William continue to get through on those fresher tires. Oh, get really close to that wall. Bryson Clark. Ugh. Oh, AJ, 2.1 seconds ahead of Dylan. Ryan Libby almost a second behind. Now a little over a second behind in third. Zach Almond, 4 seconds behind Ryan Libby. And Caden Atkins at about almost 4 seconds behind Zach Almond. That's the top 5. All right, Jackson Hartman down pit road. Curtis Granger down pit road. Got 2 more drivers coming down this time by. Looks like they've had enough. Right side's going on. Gotta take 4 tires. Curtis Granger is going to be off and away, as well as Jackson Hartman. Of course, Jackson and Curtis teammates. Bakari and Granger, I'm going to call it motorsports, I guess, or racing. They're going to be off and away here, back out onto the racetrack. It's like Ryan Libby in the number 15, our pole sitter, coming down pit road here. Going to give up positions. Go ahead and get those for Mr. Feel Good, some fuel. Get right back out there on the track. Dylan Parker also going to give up some spots here. Pitting from second place. The all dreadful pit road speed. I'm seeing these drivers go 45. So I think it might be 45 instead of 40. I think it's 40. I'm not sure. Bryson Clark down pit road. Well, we got about 9 likes out there tonight. Can we hit about 15 here this evening? We got about 17 watching. I think we can hit 15 likes out there here tonight. Good racing by these drivers. Under the circumstances, for sure, Caden Atkins down pit road here. Looks like we're going to have Frank DiMaggio coming down pit road as well. Benjamin Lacey. So green flag pit stops underway here. AJ Stravato still out there. 74 laps. Wow. With a whole lot of laps. He's coming up on the 18 of Zach Almond. Oh, that was, sorry, my bad. That was Caden Cameron Hearn, sorry, was coming up on Zach Allman there. Now Cameron Hearn back here running in 15th. AJ Stravato is coming up on the number 2 of Caden, but Caden on those fresher tires. The 78 right behind him of Jackson Hartman, also on those fresher tires. Going to get around the 33 the old-fashioned way. Like we've got Corey Cook down pit road as we speak. Zach Allman in the 18 coming down. So we see, let's see who we've got that has yet to pit. AJ Stravato, Rachel Hunt, and Dan Cruz. So the top 3 have yet to pit this time. AJ down pit road. Going to be interesting to see what Rachel and Dan do. Looks like Rachel Hunt going to stay out. Not officially leading a lap just yet. She is our current leader. Dan Cruz not going down pit road just yet. Now it looks like Rachel Hunt is going to be coming down pit road. MaxSpeedTV in chat. No, that's not me talking. I believe that might be either Rudy, Michael, or Bobby. I'm not entirely sure. It's got to be one of those 3. Thanks, guys. Well, Rachel Hunt, she is in her pit stall. Did not officially lead a lap, but Dan Cruz did. And Dan is not in the chase. However, he did lead a lap, so he took a point away from somebody for leading a lap. And of course, everything is starting to cycle through as Dan is going to be coming down pit road. So that is going to give the lead up to the number 3 of Dylan Parker. After starting 3rd up front, he has led a lap. All right, Dan finding his pit stall. Back up front we go. So everything's starting to cycle through. Well, we got 11 likes, 4 more to go for that goal of 15. What I'm shooting for, I'd like to have 1,000 likes, but we don't have that many people watching right now. We only got about currently 18 watching, so I'll shoot for 15. All right, so after the green flag pit stops, we got Dylan Parker and Ryan Libby, 1 and 2. AJ Stravato, 3. Frank DiMaggio, 4. Caden Atkins, 5. Zach Allman in 6. Curtis Granger, 7. Jackson Hartman, 8. Benjamin Lacey in 9th. And Bryson Clark, a lap down, though. He is going to round out our top 10. He is also, right now, in the lucky dog position. If a caution was to come out, Zach Probst in 11th, Cameron Hearn in 12th, Corey Cook 13th, Rachel Hunt 14th, Noah Morey 15th. That is all the drivers a lap down in order, all the way to 15th place. Dan Cruz 2 laps down in 16th, and William Martin 2 laps down in 17th. Everybody still out here on the track. aside from the 66 of Marvin Turnmeyer Jr., who is currently, of course, taking his car behind the wall. He'll finish in 18th place here tonight. But Bryson Clark, a lap down. Benjamin Lacey would be the next driver to go a lap down. If the leaders could get around up to him, that'll be Dylan Parker. Now, Dylan and Ryan, they have a lap car between them two. I'm trying to see who that is. I think that is the 46. Yeah, 46 of Dan Cruz. So that is actually kind of helping Dylan Parker right now. Because AJ Stravato would have to get around Dan cleanly. And Dan is 2 laps down. And it looks like William is now 3 laps down after everything reset. So lap 91, or no, 92 as it updates there. Lap 92 of 200. Likes here tonight. We busted the 15 here. Thank you all for that. Do appreciate it. 3 away from 20. I think we can hit 22, but not going to push it, but thank you all. Let's see here. Benjamin Lacey there in the number 17. He is going to be coming out of 4 through the tri-oval down into 1. We check on our leader now, Dylan Parker, down into 1 as well. He's coming. I wonder if we can go on a rear chase and look back. We can see the 3. Yes, we can. This is looking behind Benjamin Lacey to the leaders. Dylan Parker, Ryan Libby, AJ Stravato. But Cameron Hearn back down pit road here. Unscheduled stop, I believe, from the 67. Not entirely sure. But we've been green the whole way here, folks. Coming up on, of course, the halfway mark here at about 2 laps. And Dylan Parker, Ryan Libby still back here in second. Of course, the lap car right up ahead of him. AJ Stravato in third. DiMaggio fourth, and Almond in fifth. And, of course, let's go ahead and pull up that ticker playoff here for everybody. Now, Parker is in the chase. I do not know why that did not work. He gave me his a customer ID for iRacing, but it still did not work after exporting it. So I'll have to get with Dylan on that again, but Dylan is in the chase. It looks like Dylan Parker, AJ Stravato, Frank DiMaggio, Zach Allman, top 5. So we've got one driver that is not in the chase in the top 5 right now. We got a pass here. It looks like Cameron Hearn Not for position. Going to go to the inside of AJ. Going to go all the way up to the tail, though, of Ryan Libby. Wow. Ryan Libby has AJ now on his tail, so going to be watching that. Of course, Cameron Hearn making his way through the field on those fresher tires. Lap 103, halfway here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. Currently, right now, on the lead lap. Bryson, Zach, Rachel, Corey, Noah, 1 lap down. These drivers, of course, fighting for that lucky dog, but Benjamin Lacey going to be the next driver to go a lap down if Dylan can catch up to him. Good, hard. Oh, we got somebody into the wall. Oh, that was Jackson Hartman in the 78. Oof. You don't know how to spell that? That is O-O-F. Oof. Watch William Martin here, kind of in some traffic. Curtis Granger. And these drivers, I tell you what, for what they're having to deal with here tonight, they have really showed that they can clutch it. And if Frank finishes in the top 3, I'm definitely going to pick on him. Dylan Parker, AJ. AJ still looking to get around that lap car. It looks like he's going to do it that time by finally. That'll be the 42. I believe that is. Oh, no, 46. My bad. 46 of Dan Cruz. AJ, of course, just having to time it right. Oh, I do not have a crank it up cam here for Richmond, but I wished I did. So let's see if we can go cockpit crank it up with somebody. How about we go cockpit? We'll start with Zach Allman. Crank it up, folks, cockpit style. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the Crank It Up cam there. Sorry we didn't have a regular Crank It Up. Had to go cockpit, but just a few drivers here and a few laps here tonight. Everybody still green. Everybody still racing. We've been green 124 laps here this evening. Now for round 2 of the Slide Jobs Dr. Squatch Cup Series here at Richmond, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, on the microphone for you all here tonight. And as always, right here on MaxSpeedTV on Sunday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Next week, you don't want to miss it. Super Speedway action, Talladega. Of course, they still have to get through tonight. And we are completely spread out, and 7 drivers on the lead lap. Jackson Hartman, AJ Stravato up front yet again, as well as Dylan Parker in second. Ryan Libby holding on to third, our pole sitter. They cannot make it to the end, I do not believe. So everybody on different tire strategies here tonight. The biggest question is who is saving and who is not. As AJ getting around some lap traffic here, coming through to the 78 of Jackson Hartman. Gonna put him a lap down. Oh, Jackson getting squirrely. Good save there by Jackson Hartman. Bobby's Locust, how you doing out there, bud? Well, that is up to you. Just keep it PG. That's all I'm saying. Well, Curtis Granger also a lap down, but they're doing battling here. Curtis Granger, the 78 of Jackson Hartman. This is for the lucky dog. Now, Caden Atkins is on the lead lap in the number 2. He will be the next driver to go a lap down if AJ can catch him. But Curtis Granger is going to overtake Jackson Hartman there for that lucky dog spot. Currently, we can go down into turn number 1 here. Bull Curtis. Oh, he got a little loose there. Got a little tight, maybe. Open the door up for the 78 of Hartman to the inside. Here comes the 3 of Dylan Parker back here in this lap traffic. Dylan is in second. Dylan gonna make it around these lap cars here. Almost some 3 wide going on. I wouldn't count it out back here with the 8 of Noah Maury, the 46 of Dan Cruz, the 78 of Hartman, and the 77 of Curtis Granger. Haven't had any of that 3 wide action here so far. And that's probably a good thing at Richmond. Oh, Cameron Hurd is out of the race. Did he drop connection? I believe he did. Oh! So 2 drivers out of the race here. It looks like Rachel Hunt. She is on pit road. It's like Granger Hartman down pit road. Okay. Final pit stops. I think they might be able to make it from here. Some of them, I believe, might be able to. I don't... 70... Let's see, lap 130 would be 70, so we're looking at about 60 laps or so. A lot of drivers have been out here. 60, yeah, they could probably make it. Some of them can on fuel. I'll be able to make it on fuel, but you're going to have to save a whole lot of tires. Jackson Hartman off and away in the $78 General Machine. Okay. Lap 140. 60 laps remain here tonight. We'll take a look at the cautions. None. No cautions for 0 laps. 61 to go here. This time by will be 60 to go. 60 laps to go. 4 lead changes here this evening. We see AJ coming up on the 2 of Caden Atkins. Aiden looking to stay on the lead lap, but he's going to be on that high side. AJ Stravato going to take it to the inside line. Going to put Caden a lap down. 5 drivers on the lead lap. Zach Allman, the last driver on the lead lap. It looks like Bryson Clark, Corey Cook, Zach Probst, all on pit road. Daniel Mosteller, buddy, how you doing? I'm doing just fine, man. Calling a race as I always do. You know it. Some of these drivers are making their final pit stops here. Like Bobby's Locust going for the 33 of Stravato. Of course, getting loose out of 4, now down into turn 1. He has been the show here so far, him and Dylan. AJ, of course, has led 106 laps so far. Make it 107 that time by. Like we've got some battling going on. Let's see, Caden Atkins. Okay, I've seen some drivers there going around each other. I was trying to get to it before they got cleared, but AJ still up front. The top 8 have yet to pit. Noah Murray has been out here at about 35 laps. Everybody else anywhere between 64, well, the top 8, between 65 and 80 laps, and we've got our first caution. Curtis Granger and the number 78 Curtis Granger and Jackson Hartman. First caution of the evening, 149 laps into this race. Well, we're going to take a look at it here and be on the 77 of Curtis Granger. And right there it was. 78-77. That looked like maybe some contact between them two. Let's get on a chase view and take a look at this. Could have been some nut coating there too. Oh, that was close between the 77 and 78 for sure. However, that's going to spin. The 78 is going to get down and then try, just right back up onto the track. The 77 going to go high, try to dodge it. Not going to be able to. The 78-77. The first caution of the evening here tonight. 149 laps into this race. What a start to this race here this evening, as everybody, of course, going to be coming down pit road here for the most part. We'll see exactly how everything lines up. We're going to step away, pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Listen up. The soap you shower with, it's you probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with. Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Real soap for real men. Or don't, and continue to be mommy's little helper.
Alrighty, folks, we are back alive on MaxSpeedTV. Pretty much it looks like everybody, for the most part, coming down pit road. Looks like everybody came down pit road. Curtis Granger and Rachel Hunt been out here 17, 20 or so laps here. Well, the pace car lights are still on. Let's see if we can get a chat with William Martin. William, got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, you had some issues coming down pit road at the start. Talk about that real quick.
Yeah, I got a little aggressive on pit entry there. Got caught speeding. Got a 40-second penalty, so it's put me in a hole, and I can't get out of it. Nothing but green flag runs. This got me beating and banging. I've done slid and hit the wall, and yeah, it's been fun.
Oh yeah, green flag race at 149 laps. Green flag, bud. You can't. I mean, this is outstanding, bud. So. Awesome job out here by everybody under the circumstances. You know,
oh, yeah. Short track racing to be 150 laps green, that's awesome.
That and the other thing we won't talk about. All right, William, good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, William Martin back there, but it's going to be AJ. Going to get him going here, coming to lap 155. Of 200 here. Pace car is going to dive off to the safety of pit road. Stravato going to be in control. It's going to be on the loud pedal. Here we go. Green flag back underway here tonight. No, looks like a lot of lane changing going on here early. Everybody, well, the top 5 definitely going to go single file early. Top 6, top 7, single file. Oh, a lot of banging and going on back here. Side by side, Bryson Clark, the 8 of Noah Morey. Oh, here we go. Gonna get dicey Back here with the drivers that are, a couple of laps down. Benjamin Lacey going to fall back, not like what he's seeing up ahead of him. Frank DiMaggio. The 15, Ryan Libby, Zach Allman. They go back single file. Get back here. Oh, 61, scraping the wall. Gonna be Corey Cook. Dan Cruz. Like Frank DiMaggio trying to make some moves late in the race. They go side by side behind them. Zach Allman, Ryan Libby. That gonna take that spot. But coming to 40 to go. Next time by. Oh, somebody popping the wall again back here. I'm sure who that was. But Caden Atkins has a lot of right damage there. Benjamin Lacey trying to hold back Curtis Granger. Of course, this is for the lucky dog. Caden Atkins. Top 6 on the lead lap. Zach Probst on pit road. Zach is taking his car behind the wall. Oh, yeah, Dennis, you got that right. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, we see the 42 having a moment there. There is a no caution. William Martin. What happened to William, as we're going to go back and take a look at it, because he was sort of on the racing surface. There was no caution called. Oh, he got loose. Oh, right there it was. Hits the wall. Oh, he wasn't. Okay. Backs it up right there. There is no caution, even though there's traffic coming around him. Oh, another tough break for William Martin. AJ, Dylan, Frank, Zach, Ryan. Top 5 and Ryan gonna go sideways. Hard into the inside wall, and he toes it to pit road. In an instant, we caught that live on MaxSpeedTV, but we are going to go back and take a look. Maybe a product of the turn. The no caution, he immediately toes it. Of course, off the racing surface, but Ryan Libby, our pole sitter, looks like coming out of turn 2. just loses it. Just that back end just goes around, tows it to pit road, and he takes his car behind the wall. Oh, no, yes, that's what I say, Dennis. Oh, no. You hate to see it for sure, but these Xfinity cars, or the Cup cars, they don't have the big spoiler on the back on a short track. So there's not a whole lot of downforce in that back end. I mean, you can see it, compared to the other tracks. Here, it's just a regular spoiler, a little bitty one. So that back end is not being pushed down. AJ 1.8 seconds ahead of Dylan Parker. Well, now 2 as it updates. Dylan trying to catch up to him. Frank DiMaggio all over the back of that number 3 for second place. Frank started back in 12. Side by side for second. Oh, the 3 gets loose. Oh, can he save it? Dylan Parker, no caution, will be out. Yep, going back here to Dylan Parker. Yeah, loosey-goosey. Now, Dylan Parker is going to get ran down here by the 95 of Frank DiMaggio. Oh. Dylan on the outside, Frank on the inside. Do not believe there was any no contact there between the 95 and the 3. It looks like the 3 just got back on the pedal a little bit too hard. Tries to save it and just not able to. Going to go sideways on the backstretch here tonight. So the caution yet again going to fly. No doubt about it. You got to come down pit road. You cannot stay out. All right, AJ Stravato going to be the first one off of pit road, followed by Frank DiMaggio. Like Benjamin Lacey coming down pit road here. Well, let's see. We go with Dylan Parker here real quick. Dylan Parker, got a copy. Dylan Parker, got a copy. Dylan, got a copy, bud? You're talking, I do not hear you. All right, well, parked it there. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Oh, his headset died. No! Well, I see you in there, Unsolved, so let me know. Well, they're getting the one to go here, so I'm not going to be able to interview him. Oh, that stinks. As we come to lap 181 here tonight, going to be 20 laps to go. Pace car dives off. AJ in control. Here we go. Green flag back out. 20 laps remain. It's going to get wild. Oh, 73! Oh, 73-3! Oh, we're wrecking back here. There is no caution. What? No caution? Wow! Getting back up here to the 73. We see the 3 coming. Of course, we're back underway. Going to see the 3 go to the inside of the 73. The 73 going to go around a full 360 in front of traffic. And there is no caution on that. Wow. The what? Wow. 16 to go. I got everybody kind of spread out here. The 46 of Dan Cruz going to go to the inside of the 8 of Noah Mori. Of course, the not for position. Curtis Granger, the last driver on the lead lap, back here in 7th, starting 13th. AJ Stravato started 2nd, currently in the lead. Zach Allman started 7th in 2nd. Frank DiMaggio, though, going to go to the inside. Started 12th, looking to take over 2nd place. Oh, bumper to bumper. Frank going to take over 2nd. Push Zach back to 3rd. Caden Atkins in 5th, or in 4th, started 5th. Benjamin Lacey started 15th in 5th. Dylan Parker started 3rd in 6th. Curtis Granger 13th to 7th. Rachel Hunt 8th to back to 8th here. Dan Cruz 6th to 9th. Or 6th back to 9th. And Noah Mori started 10th, currently running in that top 10. 12 laps to go here tonight. What is Frank holding back from AJ? What is Zach holding back from Frank? And what can Caden Atkins do as he has got a bird's eye view. The top three are right up ahead of him. We, of course, gonna enter turn 3. And this time by, come to 9 to go. 9 laps remain. This is gonna get interesting. If they have enough tires, I don't know if they do. They've been out here now at about 16 or so laps. 7 laps to go. Prediction, caution with 4 to go. Okay, I see how it is. But we're going to hit 6 this time. Looks like Dan Cruz doing blinking out here. Ooh. That's not good. Everybody pretty much spread out until you get back. Here, Dylan. Oh, Dylan's still having a problem. Good save out of 4 through the tri-oval. Well, you may be right there, Daniel. Oh, Daniel, he is still loose. Or Dylan. Sorry, Daniel. We go to 4 to go. Or 5, yeah, 4 to go. ATVO needs to update, like, quicker. Back here with Dylan. He is trying to get up to Benjamin Lacey and company. Just don't think there's enough laps there. 3 laps to go. Lap traffic ahead of our leaders. Starting with the 61 of Corey Cook. To go. 1 more lap before we hit the white flag. All AJ has to do is take the white flag here tonight. He goes to the inside of the 61 across the stripe. 1 more to go. Coming up on Dylan Parker, the 46 going around. Dan Cruz, there are no more cautions. AJ Stravato gonna dominate it, win it here tonight. Frank DiMaggio, second. Zach Allman in third. Alrighty, folks. Well, as we pull up the top 3 up here tonight for round number 2 of the chase, we'll, of course, let the 33 of Stravato burn it out here on the front stretch here tonight. Stay tuned, folks. Interviews, the MaxSpeedTV post-race show coming up right after this.
Listen up. The soap you shower with, it's you probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with. Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Real soap for real men. Or don't, and continue to be mommy's little helper.
Howdy, folks. Back live here on MaxSpeedTV. We, of course, have caught up with our top three here tonight. We're going to start with our third place finisher here this evening, Zach Almond. Zach, buddy, man, a long green flag run there. 148, 149 laps of green flag action. Couple of cautions there at the end, but it was still great racing. What was the biggest thing here tonight, aside from the mix-up with setting up the lobby? Because I heard there was some problem.
Well, the hardest part was probably just getting used to not having my auto start because I have that on, and also I have to clutch whenever I'm getting off pit road, which also is a little difficult.
Well,
But
yeah, how was the race?
yeah, it was. We had a P5 car, I think, for most of the night, maybe P4, but then that caution came out, really gave us a break. Then apparently Dylan, his headphones ran out of juice, so that got us up to P3, which yeah, worked out.
Well, you came in tonight third in the point standings. 3 points, of course, tied with Rachel Hunt. But 3 points behind, of course, Frank DiMaggio for that, that top position. But we go to, I hate to put it this way, but we go to a crapshoot race next week. It's anybody. Talladega, buddy. What do you think about super speedway action for round 3?
Well, it's always fun to go to a super speedway, but I feel like it's going to be one of those races where we just kind of single it out, try to stay clean, because, most of these guys are just trying to make it to the end. So if I can compare it to anything, I'd hope we can compare it to the Cup race yesterday.
Oh, I guess we'll wait and see. Zach, well, congratulations, third here tonight. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
TI Racing and Twin Cities Aviation.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next week at Nega, bud.
Yep, thanks.
All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, Frank DiMaggio, of course. Also, our points leader coming in, too, tonight. So, good finish for you, Frank. But you was talking about it earlier. I could see the chat in iRacing, and you was talking about the having to clutch it, had to set up everything. We talked to you earlier. It looks like you figured it out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I almost slid through my pit box a couple times trying to push the clutch in, so that was kind of scary, but I think that was the toughest part. I actually stalled at the beginning of the race coming off the line, so that was pretty embarrassing, but all in all, it worked out.
I didn't catch it, so you're good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But all in all, I guess it worked out in the end, and able to come home with second.
Hey, second place, not bad. I believe you might keep. Yeah, you're definitely going to keep your points here up in the top spot for sure. But we got after tonight, we got 3 races left, and you know how super speedways are. They're a crapshoot. I mean, anybody can win it. Heck, a dog can win a super speedway race. Next week, round 3. Your thoughts on Talladega?
Pretty much like you said, anything can happen. Just gotta stay out of trouble and not make too many mistakes on pit road, if any. And we might have a shot at it at the end. We'll see where we line up and who's pushing who, and anything can happen. We'll see.
All right. Well, what do you think is the most important thing to have when it comes to, of course, not only chase racing, but when you get on a super speedway? What in your opinion is the most important thing?
I think just in general, you got to run your own race. When guys are faster than you got to let them go, and you're faster than someone, you got to get around them quick. So at Talladega, I think I'm just going to hang around at the back, and when we do get that caution, we'll see if I can stay out and lead a lap and try and offset that. But if we can hang around and keep the fenders on it, the nose on it, and the spoiler clean,
yes,
we'll have a shot. So we'll see what we can do, and I think after that race, we'll know what the points are going to be and who realistically has a shot after that. So
yeah.
So we'll see what we can do, and hopefully we can come away with the top 5.
All righty, buddy. Well, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate second here tonight?
I just want to say thanks to everybody that participated tonight. Dr. Squatch for coming on board and putting this thing all together. William Martin, MaxSpeedTV, DuPont Chevrolet, and all the viewers out there watching. We really can't do it without them.
All righty, buddy. Yes, sir. You got that right. And thank you again so much for allowing MaxSpeedTV, you as a driver and everybody else here, to be a part of this. And, of course, William Martin as well. And you already did that. But, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Frank, but we'll see you next week at Talladega.
All right. See you then.
All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. We're going to call this the AJ Stravato room here real quick. No, I'm just playing. Well, AJ, you did it. You led the most laps, of course, out here tonight as well. But you really also had to really fight for getting back up front and getting up front. You started up front, but you had to keep it that way with the way things transcribed here tonight with, we'll blame it on William. Man, talk about it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm wore out from that. That was a long green flag run, but that was a lot of fun. Just saving that right rear. The car would step out a little bit on the corner, so my job was to just make sure I was getting in the corner as aggressively as I could and just save the right rear. If we could do that, we were set. Kind of got a little bit behind on strategy. We stayed out as long as we could because I wanted to kind of be on the attacking end with the tires, and we were able to run, I think, Dylan down from like 8 to 10 seconds back with fresh tires. Played a big factor, and then once you're out in front, it was just maintaining that track position and hopefully avoiding the carnage. We did that and took home a win.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Tires a big factor here at Richmond. Although it's asphalt and not concrete, it's still, I mean, this track uses the tires up, and you talked about especially that right rear. We seen you get loose there a few times, but you managed to really get a hold of it really quickly. How did you do that?
I like driving cars that are a little bit more off the right rear. I think it's just a driving style and driving preference. Some people like driving it off the right front a little bit more, but I like driving a car that's a little bit more loose. It allows you to kind of angle the car and arc it a little bit better than a tighter setup. So I guess that kind of plays into my favor a little bit. Definitely a couple of those runs I wore at the right rear tire because I was sending it a little bit. But sometimes that's what you got to do to be quick here, and it paid off for us.
Yes, it did. Well, we go to, as I said it to the other two here, we go to a crapshoot race next week. But it's a good race, It's Talladega, super speedway action. I'm not saying it's crapshoot as in it's going to be bad. It's crapshoot because it's anybody's race. That's what I'm saying. So your thoughts on Dega for round 3 of the chase, and then what do you got? What do you have to do?
We got to keep on doing what we were doing right here, getting good finishes and leading a lot of laps and winning because we kind of got in a disadvantage last week with my pedals kind of messing up. So got a lot of work to do, but Talladega is one of those tracks where you can't really, you can only control what you control. But just wanted to give a couple shout outs to my buddy Bobby watching. Stravato's the motto. I got you, buddy. LMCgear.com. Check them out. They got a lot of good deals on a lot of different kinds of sports gear and whatnot. TI Racing and Chris Lewis and all the boys back home. Appreciate you guys, and hopefully we can get better finishes and continue this trend of winning next week.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next week at Talladega, man. We'll see what you can do, man. Congratulations on the win here tonight, bud. Yep.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Yes, thank you, man. All righty. Well, that's going to do it here for the interviews. Let's go down here to the unofficial results. Hitting you the admin stuff they have here tonight for the Drive for Diabetes Awareness and Kepner Boys Trucking unofficial results. AJ Stravato grabbing the win here tonight. Frank DiMaggio going to finish in that second spot. Zach Allman in third. Caden Atkins in fourth. Benjamin Lacey fifth. Dylan Parker sixth. Curtis Granger in seventh. Rachel Hunt in eighth. Van Cruz tonight. Noah Maury going to grab a top 10. Corey Cook in 11th. Bryson Clark in 12th. Jackson Hartman 13th, William Martin 14th, Ryan Libby 15th, Zach Probst in 16th, Cameron Hearn in 17th after dropping out, and Marvin Turnmeyer Jr. going to round out the field here tonight in 18th, just taking his car behind the wall. Had enough of it here tonight from what I have seen. But our winner here tonight, AJ Stravato, going to take the win for round 2. Of course, the next Sunday night, we're going to be right back here at Slide Jobs, but we're going to be at Talladega, the 2.66 mile Super Speedway. Thank you all again for tuning in here tonight. Thank you to all the sponsors and partnerships. Dr. Squatch, Red Light Productions, Drive for Diabetes Awareness, and Kettner Boys Trucking. And, of course, thank you to all the fans out there for tuning in each and every week right here on MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate every single one of you. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
The soap you shower with? It's you probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with. Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Real soap for real men. Or don't, and continue to be mommy's little helper.